We've been through some shit lately, but guess what? Tough times don't last. Tough people do. According to Buddhism, the first noble truth is that life is suffering, and at the root of all human suffering is craving or attachment. We go through life grasping at or clinging to what we think will gratify us and avoiding what we dislike. The Buddha believed that this very grasping, clinging, or avoidance is the source of dukkha or suffering. We are like drowning people who reach for something floating by to save us, then discover that what we've latched onto provides only momentarily relief or temporary satisfaction. What we desire is never enough and never lasts. Between you and I, he wasn't that far off. With the past few years we've had, it's safe to say that people have gone through their fair share of suffering. Not to sound like a bottomless pit of darkness, but it's not over yet. In fact, it will never be over. Our struggles, our challenges, or roadblocks and unmotivated ruts will continue to come just like waves hitting the beach. Difficult experiences are part of life. So in 2023, I would like to grab you by the hand and embark on a journey of becoming anti-fragile. The concept of antifragility was first introduced by Nassim Taleb in his book Antifragile: Things That Gain from Disorder, and it refers to an individual's response to difficult moments on this spectrum. At the first end, we have fragility. When we're fragile, we're very easily shaken after a distressful event and unlikely to get back to our previous state, or a state of balance. In the middle, we have resiliency, the ability to bounce back after a difficult experience and/or mental pain. And finally, at the complete opposite end, we have anti-fragility. In the anti-fragile state, not only will we bounce back, but we'll also go one step further and become even stronger as a result of overcoming challenges. Now, I wholeheartedly encourage you to research more on this topic yourself, but from my own digging around, here are the top 3 ways you can grow from life's stressors and adversity and move closer towards the anti-fragile end of the spectrum.
What are you trying to tell me? That I can dodge bullets?
No, Neo. I'm trying to tell you that when you're ready, you won't have to.
Couldn't have said it better myself. I know this is much harder than it looks though, but the first step towards becoming more anti-fragile is to stop trying to dodge bullets. Figuratively speaking, of course. Accepting negative emotions, actually any emotions, as signals that can offer gold nuggets of information/wisdom is a great place to start if you ask me. Because most often than not, it's our negative feelings that gets our panties in a bunch because we've been conditioned to be outraged, triggered, or needing to disguise them as positive vibes only. This, to me, looks like a fear response. So if you stop being afraid of feeling shitty, bored, lonely, mad, or sad, then and only then can you truly see the value of these important life lessons instead of being overly fixated on a feeling. Number 2, add redundancies into your life because the gains from seemingly inefficient redundancies increase as volatility increases as well, aka make thriving in randomness the ultimate goal. Taleb notes that redundancy is ambiguous because it seems like a waste if nothing unusual happens, except that something unusual happens usually. He goes on by saying that nature is filled with inefficient redundancies. Animals have 2 lungs, 2 kidneys, and 2 testicles, when one of each would work just fine. Since one in a pair of organs can become disabled through disease or trauma, it really pays to have a spare. And I am aware that in the world of aesthetical minimalism we live in today, this point might come across as wasteful or controversial, but keep in mind that moderation is also a thing. If you want some concrete examples of this practice that have personally helped me, multiple sources of incomes, various savings and investment accounts, to backup plans in case one day I can't make it to the gym. It doesn't have to be materialistic, okay? And besides allowing you to weather storms, Taleb states that redundancies also allow you to become stronger. 2 incomes instead of 1. When it goes bad, you're safe. When it goes good, you're really good. Moving on, staying small to stay strong. With smallness comes increased agility and flexibility during volatile and chaotic times. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I've been trying to shove this concept down your throat for far too long, and so help me God, you better be doing it by now, okay? Chunking. Dissecting big tasks, big events, big decisions into small, more manageable pieces is key to productivity and, guess what, to anti-fragility as well. Because you're late on a project milestone at work, let's say, it's less a your ass is on the line type of scenario versus when your entire 3-year project misses the final due date. Having mini weekly goals allows you to rethink and tweak your strategy after tiny weekly failures so that you can prevent the ultimate failure of your yearly goal. See what I'm saying? So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe to me if you like what you see, because I am back to my regular posting schedule, which is once a week, but you will not know what day of the week that is. So hit that bell so you will get notified of when I pump out a video just for you. Bye guys!